Hello, everybody. I am trying to start a challenge. I'm going to try to read everything on these two shelves before I buy any more books. That's the goal. I say that almost painfully because going into a bookstore and browsing and picking out new books and that brand new book smell is sometimes how I have to get through a week. So I'm going to try to read everything on these two shelves before I go on a bookstore trip again. The only new additions will be my book subscription boxes, and I have two of those. That's Book of the Month and a L'Oreal. So let's go through these shelves and see what we've got. First, we're going to start with, this is Bowie. He is my seagull with a french fry, and he reminds me to be as happy as a seagull with a french fry as much as I can. So that's Bowie. So first we have the brand new TJ Klune. This just came out. It's called We Burn So Bright, and I did not realize it was going to be this tiny. Look at this stick. Oh my gosh. It is so tiny. I am hoping to finish this in an hour or two this weekend. So hopefully that one will be quick, done, bam. Love TJ Klune. Definitely pick him up. We have Three Women, which was a Book of the Month. I think it was like an add-on. I don't even remember what it was about. This is 2019. But it's... Did I start this? There's no way I started this. I probably just put... Yeah, I think I just stuck this bookmark in there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is a memoir of some sort. Then we have The Highland Witch, which of course is set in Scotland. Always love me a lovely, witchy, spooky read. Apparently I started it. So I have some sort of bookmark in there. I tried to start it. So there's that. And a lot of these on here, some of them I actually have read before, so we can tick those off. And then a lot of these, especially down here, I've started. And I get bored. Book number 3 is The Natural History of Dragons. I've seen this a lot on my Fable. My Kindle suggested it to me that I would really like it. So I'm very excited. It is part of a series. I really hope it's really good because I love this premise of it. I'm really excited. The Fox Hunt I recently picked up at Barnes & Noble in the fantasy sci-fi section. It looked a little dark, a little spooky, very mystical fantasy. Bloody Black just arrived from Thrift Books. I need more pirate books in my life. I really do. There's not enough good pirate books that aren't ridiculously cheesy. I'm looking for more Pirate Latitudes by Michael Crichton, which I know a lot of people didn't like, especially compared to Jurassic Park and Timeline and some of his other novels. I need more of that. I need more like... yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to be that. I've seen it all over BookTube, and I've seen it on some other social media. So I'm really, really hoping that this is going to be excellent. I have read The Poppy War, so we are good on that. I don't think I've read this little middle grade Loki book that I picked up. I just thought it was really cute. I really love Loki and his character in the Marvel Universe, so I thought that was great. Long Live Evil is all over the place right now. I see it all over YouTube and Fable and all of that. So that'll be fun. I have read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I don't know why it's on the shelf. It just is. Cinder and Glass by Melissa De La Cruz. She's one of my favorite YA novelists. So I know this is going to be really cool. I do also love retellings. So that'll be fun. First Time Caller. Move over, crab. There you go. Ah! He's not having it. Okay, let's just move him. Okay. First Time Caller is also everywhere, and the sequel recently came out, so everybody has picked that up. I have not read this yet. I got it in February, Whenever Book of the Month released their 2025 Book of the Year picks, I got this for free because I'm on their BFF list. So I'm excited to read that. I've read this. We're good on that. Then we have Maphead. This is a nonfiction book about how the way that maps are constructed kind of sets the way the world runs, which I absolutely believe. You all know this one. This one is everywhere, and I know I am super behind. I have definitely slept on this. It's time to read it. My sister has been dying for me to read this. In fact, I'm pretty sure she picked out this copy for me or sent it to me. Something like that. She's been dying for me to read this, and it's just been sitting here. I'm sorry, Erica. Well, I'll read it. 12 Strong. Absolutely loved the movie, and I have been trying to finish this book for, I don't think years is an exaggeration. I just really struggle with military jargon. I love a good military novel. I love a good nonfiction. It just takes me a really long time. So we got to finish this. We have Z, which is a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald. Apparently I got it from Walmart, or I got it from a used bookstore that got it from Walmart. Folklorn just has one of the most incredible covers, and it deals with mythology, things like that. So I'm excited about that. On Trails, I have read. Absolutely fantastic nonfiction. I highly recommend. Violet Thistlethwaite is not a villain anymore. I have finished that one. Very, very cute and adorable. Lots of plant magic. The Wishing Game and the Lost Story. This is one of my new favorite authors. I have read all 3 of her books. Absolutely love them. If you just love books for being books, she's your author. Such nostalgia and just happiness. I cry at the end of every single novel just because it's just all the feels. I love it. No News at Throat Lake. I honestly don't remember what this is anymore, but it's set in Ireland. So there we go. An intrepid journalist for a quiet, simple life, and he thinks he'll find it in Creeslow. I'm probably saying that completely incorrectly, but there we go. No News at Throat Lake. It's a journo book, which I used to be a journo, so that's gonna be fun for me. Then we have Many Things Under a Rock. I love octopus, so I'm super excited for this one. If you've not read Soul of the Octopus, you absolutely 100% need to. Lost Mountain. I have been looking forward to reading this, but have not picked it up because I know it's going to break my heart. It is about what we have done to the Appalachian Mountains and how we have destroyed them for coal and oil and things like that. My mother's side are coal miners in Western Virginia, and I went to college in the mountains of North Carolina. So this is a issue close and dear to my heart, and I know it's going to kill me. Oh, it's going to be tough. When Autumn Leaves. I don't remember what this is about, but I have not read it. I think it has some kind of whimsical, magical situation. The Book Wanderers, which came from my Literati book subscription box. I get this for basically I get the books at the age of my students. Then I read them, and if I think that they are appropriate and they fit all the criteria for all the state laws that we have down here, I will raffle them off and give them to my students. Here we have, this is Macdoob. He's my Highland cow from Scotland, and he protects the bottom bookshelf. There you go, Macdoob. Which has a lot of stuff that I am in the middle of. I just started Glow. This is the 4th book of the Plated Prisoner series, which I am absolutely obsessed with right now. Super excited to continue that one. I just started it. We have the one and only Ivan, which I'm super excited about. This was just gifted to me for Teacher Appreciation Week from a student. I haven't read it before, and I'm so excited. I've gotten some amazing books lately from students, so very excited to read that. I hope it's not sad. Gathered. I'm very much looking forward to this one. The Last Dragon on Mars. I was actually reading with a student at one point, and then I got distracted, and so I stopped. But I should be able to finish this really quickly. It is part of a series. It also came from my Literati Kids subscription box, so got to finish that. Lady Tremaine is a retelling of the evil stepmother of Cinderella from Book of the Month. It's good. It's just really slow. It's very slow. So I've been struggling. Then we have The Familiars. This just came in from Thrift Books. It's whimsical, it's witchy, it's, you know, little mystical. And honestly, I just want to take all of the things from the cover and just decorate my bedroom walls with that. I mean, just look at those leaves and the little fox. Oh, it's so pretty. And the feather. Oh my gosh. Then we have Strong Passions. I'm actually reading this to someone because I love reading books out loud. It's about this crazy divorce during like the Gilded Age of New York. The most drama. It is wild. We're about, if you take out like the appendixes and the resources, we're probably about halfway through. So yeah. Then we have the back shelf. Let's see here. Oh, there's so many books. This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. Very excited about this. This is everywhere right now. So that should be good. Spells for Forgetting. I just got this from a student also for Teacher Appreciation Week. I love it that they're giving me books. That's the coolest thing. And I have read Adrienne Young before, but I have not read Spells for Forgetting. And I've heard like this is her like claim to fame. So I'm very excited about reading this. Look how cute. And it's the perfect floppiness. Oh, the perfect floppiness. Florography is the Victorian language of flowers. I'm a little over halfway, I think. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on this one. It's mostly illustrations, which is great. That makes it super easy. The Book of Heartbreak is super cool. You just want to know what the heck is going on. Something cool is going on, but you just don't know what it is yet. I'm about halfway through. It's been really great. This Princess Kills Monsters. I have been trying to read this for months and months and months and months. I don't know why I can't get through it, but I'm trying so hard. I think it's the narrator. Anyway, The Language of Ghost. I got this from Thrift Books a while back. It's really, really adorable. I love the cover. I mean, look at all that stuff going on there. That's so cute. It looks piratey. Yeah, got some pirate stuff going on there. I've like read just a smidgen of it. Look at this beautiful, look at that beautiful Slytherin bookmark I got going on. I'm pretty sure a student gave me that too. I think it was for my birthday. Oh, my kids are the best. We have Small Favors, which I bought in Scotland at Waterstones. I got about a quarter of the way through while I was over in Scotland. It does move very slowly, and it's a little out there. So like a lot of it's told through the perspective of the fox, and that can just be really jarring to read because it's told from the perspective of an animal, and it tries to kind of keep the thought process of a fox as realistic as one could possibly get. So it's tough, but I really, really, really want to finish it. I'm going to finish it. A Dark Forgetting came in a mystery box that I got for Christmas. I love this author. She did the Heartless Hunter duology, which was just perfection. So this is fun. It was originally published in a different title. I don't remember what that title was, but this came out before Heartless Hunter, and it was published as something else. I think it was like not traditionally published. I could be totally wrong about that. But now it's in this beautiful sprayed edge. It's all dark and mysterious. I got myself a spooky bookmark to go with it. It's perfect. Perfect. I feel like I'm never going to finish this book. Honestly, I buy these books because I love the covers so much. I mean, just look at that perfection. Ooh, look at that perfection of artwork. But it's just slow and a little bit painful. I'm not connecting with the characters. I had the same problem with The Spell Shop for like the first half, and then I really got into it. This one is even more of a struggle. That does not mean that I'm not still going to go out and get the third book when it is published in July, because look at it. It's gorgeous. So I don't care if it's terrible. I'm still going to get the third one. A River Enchanted. I have my favorite bookmark in here. A River Enchanted is by Rebecca Ross. I love her Divine Rivals duology. This is like a Scottish folklore retelling, so it should be absolutely perfect, and yet I've barely made a dent in it. It is time. Must finish this. Must! Look how oh gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I know that whenever I get into it, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I just have to like get into the thing. Here's something fun. The Most Unusual Haunting of Edgar Lovejoy. That's going to be so much fun. The Light Eaters is about plant intelligence. I'm on chapter 2, and I just found that this is on Kindle Unlimited, so that should help me really, really get through it. So, very happy about that. Then on the other side of my little book plushie, let's go over here. We have the Boyfriend Academy, which I thought was hilarious. So I picked that up at Barnes & Noble recently. I have read Raising Hair, so we're good on that one. When Women Were Dragons is something I have wanted to read for a very long time. So I'm glad we're finally going to knock this one out. Followed by Rainfall Market. This should be very, very quick read, I hope. And look at that beautiful cover. My gosh, it's magical. So that should be fun. The Summer I Turned Pretty is on here. I've heard mixed reviews about the book. I really did enjoy the show, even though it was way over the top dramatic, particularly as an adult watching it. But it was very nostalgic for me to think about the high school drama of it all. We have The Starless Sea hiding in here by Erin Morgenstern, who wrote The Night Circus. This was recommended to me by an Etsy seller. I am not a fan of The Night Circus. I know that's going to get me a lot of hate. However, I'm definitely willing to give The Starless Sea a try. And look, more piratey stuff. Ooh, exciting. I have more piratey stuff on here than I realized. The Beast in the Clouds is a nonfiction novel about the giant panda. I know, I have some very strange nonfiction stuff on here, but it is what it is. The Scholar and the Last Fairy Door is from Aardvark, which I stopped that subscription for, at least for now. I have been looking forward to reading this for so long, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet, but I think it's going to be fantastic. And then finally, the last one is another Aardvark choice that I've seen everywhere, and I know is going to be fantastic. I just haven't gotten to it yet, is Kill the Beast. So yeah, those, I think that's a great mix of genres. I think it's going to be, I think there's a lot of fun reads in here. I think there's some serious reads in here. I think it's a really, really good mix. So I'm hoping it won't be too painful. I think the biggest pain of it all is going to be the time it's going to take to read all of these books. That's going to be the big thing is, come here. There we go. That's going to be the big thing, is how long it's going to take, and me trying to be patient of reading all of this. I'm not the fastest reader. I do okay, but I'm no speed reader like some of my classmates that I used to know once upon a time. So it's going to be the waiting that's going to get me. I think these are all really great books, and I think I'm going to enjoy the majority of them. But the waiting of trying to get through all of them, while also being distracted by the Allurial picks that come in, by the Book of the Month subscription. Both my Allurial and Book of the Month May boxes just shipped today. So there's going to be new books showing up any day now. That's going to be tough to stay on track with these and not get distracted by what's on my Kindle and what's coming in the mail. I'm hoping that the drive to want to go back to the bookstore will keep me on track. Oh, hello. Oh, look how perfect you are. She's so pretty. Well, we shall see how it goes. And this weekend, today is Wednesday, but this weekend, we're conquering this. And that'll be number 1. And then we just have, I don't even know how many left to go. Thanks for watching.